What is up, guys? Borg163 here with the first Call of Duty gameplay on XS Games HQ. It's a pretty good gameplay on Arcaden in Modern Warfare 3. It's a P90/MP7 gameplay. I know a lot of people don't like those guns, but it's a pretty good gameplay nonetheless. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. So I play the objective pretty hard in this game, and that's the sort of gameplays I like to watch with, watching a guy like XCal who plays the objective really hard and gets a lot of kills. I try and, I'm nowhere near, I don't ever claim to be as good as a person like XCal, but I try and play the objective and win the game more often than not. And, in this game towards the end of the game, I try and keep it going for a bit longer because it seemed like we had the game in the bag, but, yeah, normally I go for the win pretty hard, and I'll be uploading a couple of games in the future where I get 5,000 points plus, where you don't get 5,000 points without capping a fair few flags. So I'm hopefully going to try and make a little bit of a series out of it, where I get a couple, but I haven't been on a COD for a while with getting into Minecraft and a few other games like that. So yeah, that's what we want the channel to be. We're a fairly wide range of games. But we've got something, our biggest video at the moment, Slender Man compilation, which I recommend you guys check out. And also, we have a lot of Battlefield and stuff, which have a look around the channel. You might see something you like, or you might have a bit of a laugh with our even the Slender Man full gameplays and the Minecraft stuff. It's a bit of fun. So that's what gaming's meant to be, and I think people lose sight of that. With during the week we've had this massive drama, I guess, with Raw Instinct and iFly something or other. But yeah, he something about taking Team Art's videos and no shout outs or something. There is a lot of money involved at the moment, but it's just seems a tiny bit petty that we look like a bit of a laughing stock in the gaming looks like a bit of a laughing stock in the whole sense of the YouTube-ness. Yeah, so I'll move along from that. It's a bit of a negative topic, but the maps in Modern Warfare 3 compared to the past Call of Duties like Black Ops, I enjoyed immensely. Along with I didn't play much of Modern Warfare 2, but I got fairly frustrated with the noob tubes and the bullcrap. Whereas COD 4 and Black Ops I enjoyed immensely. Black Ops was just so balanced, and the good players would do well, and the bad players would have to learn without any, there was second chance, and Ghost was more annoying. I find Ghost more annoying than Assassin, but I find that Ghost and Assassin, it has slowed down the game a little bit, but in Modern Warfare 3 is so quick, but the spawn, but that's the reason. The reason for that is that the spawns are so unpredictable, which makes this game so frustrating at times. So, so with Black Ops, I find that the maps were a lot better. The guns were so much more. Well, I guess there was only a few guns that weren't very balanced, but I sort of enjoy that, where you can go around, you can run around with an Olympia and know that if you've got a good gameplay with it, so you can't go around telling all your mates, oh yeah, I just went 50-1 with an Olympia. You sort of have a bit of I did well with it, and although you're not gonna, as I said, you're not gonna tell anyone. It's just a bit of feels like a tiny bit of an accomplishment when you do well with a shocking gun. Which try a PM9 or something ridiculous in Modern Warfare 3. It's a bit of fun to have, and especially in Black Ops, I think it's a lot easier because it was a more balanced game. Whereas this, you can be using a shocking gun, and then you've got to kill the person twice with when they, just for example in the gameplay, it just goes in the final stand with a primary weapon when you're using something that maybe even like the model is I haven't played with the model for a much, but I know the model, it takes, without damage, you could get 2-3 hit markers on the same guy, and then he might fall into final stand and kill you because he's got an extra bit of life with the final stand, which I don't agree with. But yeah, I get pretty lucky a few times in this gameplay. As you can see, there's a couple of times I turn around the corner and there's 3 guys there, and that's why there's a couple of perks in Modern Warfare 3 they've brought in which have been really good, like Recon Pro, really underrated perk. It if you don't know what it does, when you shoot, the Pro Recon explosive damage paints like a blackbird, paints the enemy on the radar like a blackbird from Black Ops for a limited amount of time, and then once you get the Pro version, as you might be able to see in the top left-hand corner in the minimap, when I shoot someone, they'll pop up as a red dot, and it'll show you where they're exactly running. So it's really good if you shoot someone, they pop around the corner, and then you can sort of judge. It's really handy in S&D, I find, if you shoot someone, even if you hit them from across the map, it's in a 1v1. It's a really good situation where you can see where they are and judge if you're defending the bomb. You can sort of see where they're going, and yeah, it's a really good perk. But yeah, why I sort of got into gaming, my first console was a Nintendo 64. I can't remember what. I just remember getting it when I was young. I don't remember exactly what year, but I was really excited. First game I ever played was Mario Kart. I remember playing it a lot with my family, and when friends came over, it was a great game. You even have a bit of fun with it now. It's a great game to play, and yeah. So I was also really into Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64. A lot of fun had on those games. Never really beat them. I was too young to sort of understand what to do, and I've tried to play them, but I can't get my head around the controller these days. With the little only one joystick and moving around is just it feels so clunky, I guess. But yeah, so then I've moved on. My next console is a PS2, and I've played a lot of WWE games. I used to be really into WWE, but my love for the WWE sort of faded as I've gotten older, and I've sort of lost interest. But so I stopped playing those games fairly young and moved on. Didn't really play the PS2 much. When I got a bit older, I sort of got over it, and then as soon as the new consoles came out, not as soon, at the Christmas of '07, I got a PS3. Played Call of Duty 3 for a bit because they didn't have Call of Duty 4. That was horrible. And there was no one besides the fact that no one was on the servers. The game, it was just I just didn't enjoy it. It wasn't great. And then now that it's gone from COD. My first real PS3 game was COD 4, and there was I tried and FIFA 10. I played FIFA 10 to death. That was a great game, and had a lot of fun on that game online against mates, which is, again, with FIFA, I think that, I'm not sure if many other commentators do it, but, for me, I find that the best thing on FIFA was to have a bit of a rivalry with a mate and give him a bit of shit when you win, when you beat him. And I had a mate that we played each other at my house, and we had a game, and I was expecting to beat him, to absolutely kill me, because all he played was FIFA, and all I played was Call of Duty at the time. And so he came over to my house, and we played FIFA on my TV, and at the end of the game, I beat him like 3 or 4-0, and he goes, "Oh, your TV was lagging, so that's why you beat me." I found that was probably the worst excuse I've ever heard to ever be said in excuse of a loss. Lag, the ref was biased, but it's FIFA, so yeah, it was a pretty shocking excuse for a loss. But anyway, this little bit in the gameplay just here. So you see I get the Moab, and we're getting triple capped. I jump straight on the flag. Not because I think we're going to lose, but the fact that I like playing the objective. But if you jump on the flag, I'm not sure if you've heard this tip before, but if you jump on the flag, you get offensive points or defensive points, depending on if you've capped the flag or not. But if you go on a flag, if you capped it or if you haven't capped it, and you get the Moab and you kill the people whilst you're on the flag, you get those 50 points that'll pop up, and it's just a bit of extra XP if you're trying to level up and you happen to get a Moab. If I don't get many Moabs anyway, but there goes the other team. I think I'll just there's only a little bit left in the commentary. It's a 56-7, and not much happens for the rest of the gameplay. I just get panic knifed one more time, and Yeah, that's the first Call of Duty gameplay and with commentary on Access Games, and I will see you next time.
Didn't even break a sweat. Nice work.